Amazing Tamara Hooks is standing by with the world-famous Anthony Palerzio for some gorgeous gold. Have a great night, everybody. I'll see you Monday at 7 for the Monday Night Show.
'Tis the season.
Do I hear sleigh bells?
It's the holidays at HSN. Celebrating 40 years
Of merry.
And we're making spirits bright.
Time to eat, drink,
and be more merry.
It's more of everything you wish for.
Don't forget the presents.
Gift, get.
Repeat.
Santa has elves.
You have us.
Let's get this holiday party started.
More gifts.
More brands. More friends.
More merry.
I am so glad that you're shopping with us here at HSN. My name is Tamara Hooks, and I'm your host. And of course, you know Anthony Palerzio with Michael Anthony Jewelry. Anthony has brought along a great hour, your last hour of jewelry for the year.
Oh, yes, and I couldn't be happier.
Oh, gosh.
And you're not going to be happier because wait till you see what we have for you.
For sure. If you love the nativity pieces, if you love crosses, if you love chains, you're going to find everything that you love in this hour.
The best of the best.
I mentioned crosses. You don't do anything basic. You always give us such a beautiful detail, and this is your filigree stainless steel cross drop earrings. We only have about 5 dozen of them, so we're showing them to you early.
Early, quick. And Tamara, this cross, believe it or not, my grandmother was given this design cross in 1929 by my grandfather. She wore it till she passed at 93.
Wow.
So it was a design that I didn't design the design.
Yeah.
We just copied the design and translated it, but magnificent
It
piece.
is really beautiful, and we're showing this to you right up front because we only have about 5 dozen of the earrings. We do have the coordinating cross pendant though. So if you are getting the earrings, I encourage you to get the pendant as well. This is something that we wanted to share with you right off the bat because when it comes to Michael Anthony Jewelry and the amazing chain that you bring, it is unbelievable. So we have the cross, the stainless steel cross that matches the earrings. We have just kind of a handful of these crosses available, and what you would do, it's just the pendant. You add your own chain. The chain that we have it on is perfect.
Yeah.
That's right. This cross is $13.75. It is literally a giveaway. The chain. I'm sorry.
Is $13.75.
The chain is $13.75.
The cross is $19.95.
Gosh.
But it's you know, stainless. I love selling stainless because this is a material that for a jeweler is a dream. Yeah. I wear stainless on my wrists. I wear it around my neck, and we're gonna show you 2 beautiful pendants that we have. First, the cross, which is amazing. I love the size, the look. This could work for a boy of 13, a girl of 15, grandma, mom. This is a size that you could not go wrong with. When you see it in person, and what we need to do is just check the reverse side. Okay. Because you'll see it has a beautiful patina finish. So it's finished on all sides. It's 3-dimensional. Yeah. So you see like multi-layers.
Look at that.
And the cross does not come with a chain. So we tamed it up with this beautiful link chain. That's right. We call it a ribbed cable. And it's also a my nephews wear this chain, my brother wears this chain, I have this chain. And the reason why we all have it is that when you see the size of this chain, the texture of it, it feels so beautiful. It's feminine, yet it's masculine. It's just like on you, the 2 pieces that you have. Yeah,
it just works. And we'll give you we're gonna show you all the great sizes of the cable chain. But we wanted to pair it back with this cross because the cross is so amazing that you do want, excuse me, a great, amazing chain to wear it on. And when you see this on Valerie, you can see Valerie's joining us looking gorgeous. You'll also notice that she's layering just like I'm layering this beautiful cross pendant. You mentioned the size. It's 1 9/16 of an inch. So it's not huge, but it's not tiny either.
Yeah, it's really, I mean, you know, when we make jewelry, it's very difficult to select the size.
Yes, I
In
would
gold, we're always limited with how much gold we can use. Here in stainless, I can make things more the size that I deem appropriate, as opposed to wondering how much material I'm using.
That's right.
You know, so I love it on you. I love it on Valerie.
Look at that.
Now, we have to warn you though, we don't have thousands of them to go around.
We do not, and let me tell you very quickly, because this is the last Michael Anthony show of the year. This is the one before the holidays, but even if you're ordering, you are still guaranteed delivery in time for the holidays. Guaranteed delivery in time for Christmas. So if you are shopping still for gifts, you've been out in the stores, you've been watching HSN, you still haven't found that perfect, meaningful gift, because I always talk about practical gifts, but it's the meaningful ones that are the ones that you keep year after year, decade after decade.
You know what? And that's the Nativity bracelet that I have around my wrist. I put it on. I've never removed it. This is one of those pieces, and especially if you team it up with one of these chains. If you buy the right chain, and we have these in 16, 18, 20, 22, and 24, I believe is the
That's
longest.
right.
So you can put it on any one of those chains. Oh, the matching earrings.
Yes.
I mean, we only have less than 100 of those.
I think if you just called in to get the matching earring or the earrings, please, please, please get the pendant while you can. And it makes a beautiful, you know, kind of suite of jewelry. These are all stainless steel too. So that means you can work out in them, swim in them, take a shower in them, sleep in them, literally live in them. And especially when you have a piece this amazing, I'm looking at it in the camera.
It's
it is
beautiful.
You can't take your eyes off of it. Let me give you a quick update. Because I think the show is going to go like this. The earrings are now gone. So I'm so glad to see so many of you were able to pick those up. Again, if you've got the earrings.
Those will be back, though.
Oh, good. That's good to know.
I guarantee you those will be back.
So if I didn't get the earrings.
It takes 6 months.
I know. So if I didn't get the earrings, I can still get the pendant.
Yes.
And just know that, you know, you'll have another opportunity to get those
And
earrings.
then did you see this other pendant that we have?
That other pendant, I know we're teasing you, but let's talk about this chain, because it is one that we've reordered it time and time and time again because you love it. It's not just your choice of 16 or 18. You have a choice of 16-inch, 18-inch, 20-inch, 22-inch, or 24 inches. You're not paying any more if you get the longer chain. It is great for men as well as women. It is great for teens and on up. It is a chain that you can literally live in and put any pendant that you already have or that you'll ever pick up, and it's going to be beautiful, but it can also hold its own. And it's, Anthony, $13.75.
Feel this in your hand.
I know.
I knew I had a winner. My brother Michael is 18 months older than me. He and I together founded Michael Anthony. And the day he saw this chain on me, he literally took it off my neck. Then his 2 sons, he has 4 sons, when they saw it, they took it off my neck.
Yeah.
So I had to buy, and for the guys, we're 22-inch.
Yeah.
So I had to buy a dozen of them.
Oh my gosh.
Because my son wanted one, my 2 nephews wanted one. And you know, if you're trying to create a wardrobe, you need a few basic pieces to start out.
Absolutely.
Whomever. And, you know, let's talk about gift giving. Here you are, 9 days or 8 days before the event. You may have a few gaps in there. These chains come lifetime warranty, beautifully gift boxed. What can you buy for $13.75? You barely could buy a card.
Wait a minute, Anthony. It's even better than that. You can put these on FlexPay. $3.
Oh,
Have you ever seen a FlexPay like this?
I've never seen but you know what? That's good if we're talking to grandma and she has 5 grandchildren or 8 grandchildren.
Yeah.
This is the kind of gift where you go 18 inches for the ladies or 16 inches, you know, provided their necklines are, you know, normal.
Right.
You get the 16. They love choker lengths. And one of those famous blue box stores was selling a chain similar to this for the last 10 years, but in sterling for only about $500. So you can get a a really beautiful look out of this.
Look at that.
A plain alone, but how does that feel?
I mean, it feels
like silk.
good. It just kind of glides over your skin, and it's got like a great heft to it. Let me show you that.
What a beautiful lock.
Let me show you the way that you put this on, and what I like is that it's not huge, but it's easy enough for you to put on by yourself, whether you have nails or not, and you don't need, it's not gonna take you 4 or 5 tries to be able to connect it, to be able to put it on.
Well, because it's
simple.
Well, you know, there are certain things that you guys always ask for. Nice, large locks, easy to handle. Well, this in Italian is called a pappagallo, which is a parrot lock. And it was made that way because it's easy to just grab with your nail and open up. So you can adjust it like that. You can even adjust this down.
Oh, nice.
If you'd like. You have to just kind of move the link so that you can go through it like that. But if you wanted a very tailored size, and if you always wanted it that size, then just cut that little piece of chain off.
Oh, nice, yeah.
So, but just beautifully done. And wait till you feel this.
Yeah.
Wait till you see it. You know, because unfortunately with gold being so expensive, you don't feel the weight. This, you feel something in your hand. You feel it on your neck. I just love this chain.
I know.
From the day I started selling it, which was about 2 years ago. And, you know, read the reviews on it.
And we keep bringing it in. Every time it sells out, we try to bring it back in as quickly as we can. And just so you know, the size 16-inch and the 18-inch are the 2 most limited. So, again, it's 16, 18, 20, 22, or 24. All the same price, all the same flex pay. Get as many as you want in order to have that layered look, because we're seeing that layered look. The thing is, once the layered look came in, it never went out.
Yeah,
it didn't.
Thank you, John Travolta from 1980 or whatever.
Was that Staying Alive?
When he started. But what I can tell you, layering in this thickness works very well. So if you're thinking about gifts, pick a length for yourself.
Yes.
But also buy a 16, an 18, a 24, because anyone would wear a 24.
And let me share with you too, as you're looking, you can see all the detail, and this is stainless steel, and you can see the way that it catches the light beautifully. You can put this next to your sterlings and it'll hold its own, but I just want you to see this one that I have right here with the pendant. This is the 16-inch.
I love
so this
that
is
length.
going to be the one that sits closest to that hollow of your neck. So let's say, even if I didn't have the pendant on, do you see how great it looks?
It is a standalone chain.
Yes.
And for me, I am constantly looking at ladies with their jewelry, seeing what they have on. When I see someone with nothing on their neckline, it's like you took so much time to pick that dress, do everything else. You couldn't pick one chain to put around your neck.
It's like they're unfinished. It's like something's missing.
Totally unfinished.
Right,
Totally.
so it's like something's missing. But with this, whether you're wearing one chain or you might choose to layer. You can do, and the thing is, you have the perfect lengths to layer. So you can layer longer if you want a 24-inch. If you have other pendants that are in need of a great chain.
Buy more than one. You know, we have a fabulous return policy here, but there will be someone on your Christmas list that you forgot. The 24-inch works for everyone. 22, great for guys, great for ladies. It's just in that right part of your neck. Men, you know, it's very seldom you'd find a man that needs more than, I wear an 18-inch shirt size. So I love 22. But if it's over that, like a 19-inch or a 20-inch, then you have to buy the 24.
Thanks for letting us know, because I know for the ladies who are watching, maybe shopping for your husbands or sons, you know, you're not, you maybe not be, you know, used to buying jewelry for them. So thanks for that.
But I can also tell you something. This is the size chain. If your husband is very particular and doesn't want to wear a bigger chain, but would wear something, this is the kind of chain that he'll be comfortable in. He'll put it on. He doesn't have to take it on and off. He'll see the way the finish lasts and how nice it is. So it's a very, 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 what's the right word? For the person who is very picky. The person who wants it very particular. This would be that chain that you could get him to wear easily, and so again, remember the shirt size. If you know his shirt size and it's a 15 or a 16, then an 18 would be perfect. If he's bigger in the 18 or the 19 shirt size, then you go 22 or 24.
Very easy, very simple. Or what you can do, and this is what I do, if I'm not sure, I buy a couple. I really do this because I would rather have it, you know, and return the one that I don't use than not have it. So, and the fact that you've got these on FlexPay for $3.44.
I have a little bag of these in my closet. In my closet, I have Nativity bracelets. I have Nativity crosses, one, by the way, that we'll be selling. And these chains. What I did with these chains is I bought them in the 24 because then I can just tailor them to the person just by cutting off the last few inches.
And you can see
I don't have to go crazy.
How easy that is to
fabulous.
do.
Fabulous chain. But again, wait till you feel the finish.
Yeah.
That's what I'm so proud of. When you see our stainless and you see the way it feels, the way it looks, you're just going to love it for giving gifts.
I know that, okay, we're down to our last 90 seconds here. And we could talk about this chain all day, for the rest of the day. It's that fantastic. But it is time to place your order. It is time to make your shopping, your gift-giving decisions, because we're only literally a few days out. And we can guarantee delivery in time for Christmas. You've got free shipping on this one. If you want a couple of them and you want to send them just directly to the person you're going to give them to and they don't live near you, give us their address. We'll send it straight to them. You're done. How stress-free will you feel if you can just be done tonight?
And they'll never see how
much
you paid for it.
That's a good point.
So,
I'm glad that you mentioned that. They'll always think you paid at least triple than what you did, at least triple than what you did. But remember, these are stainless steel, so you don't have to worry about stainless is the metal that we live with, you know, every day. So if you're concerned about, well, are they sensitive to certain metals? Stainless steel is one that really works across the board.
I've never come across anyone. I've seen many people as a jeweler who have allergic reactions and that they only can wear 18 karat.
Right.
And some, even that bothers. But don't miss it. It's a fabulous chain. You'll love it. You will. And I know that we do have to move on, but I see a lot of you are shopping, and I'm glad that you are, because you are in for a really great treat. We have the filigree cross pendant. It's still available. That's the one that I have right here. Only a handful of those, though. 150 of these left. So if you want this one, you do want to be quick about picking that one up. Okay, only 150 of those left.
Now look at this.
The sun pendant. I'm not wearing that one. The sun pendant is beautiful. On one side, it says
light of God. Yeah. On the front, it says the light of God surrounds me. On the reverse side, it says the love of God enfolds me. The power of God protects me. The presence of God watches over me. Wherever I am, God is.
You see that? How beautiful! Only about, I mean, we're just showing it, and about 10% of our quantity on that is already gone. So stay with us. We're going to take a quick break to talk about the Monday Night Show with Adam Freeman, and then Anthony and I will be back for more Michael Anthony Jewelry.
I'm Adam Freeman, host of the Monday Night Show.
Time to pick up those last-minute gifts. Find brand new items and a few favorites for everyone left on your list. And don't miss a special appearance straight from the North Pole. Monday at 7.
Better sound. It can push us to feel more, do more, be more. We're Bose. Our passion for getting every detail just right for you is part of everything we do. Bose.
Welcome to Generation Wow. For over 75 years, HP has been the leader in innovation, pioneering technology through cutting-edge products and forward-thinking solutions. HP makes life better for everyone, everywhere. From laptops and desktops to monitors and printers, the visionaries at HP create experiences that amaze. Let their experts help you reinvent how you work, play, and live. HP and HSN. Keep reinventing. Only on HSN. love our gemstones to be beautiful, colorful, and durable. That's why we give some of them a little more love. Enhancements may require special care and may not be permanent, while others may last a lifetime. For more information, visit hsn.com and search Gemstone Guide to see our gemstone enhancement chart.
So you are watching HSN, and this is a full hour of Michael Anthony jewelry, the last hour of Michael Anthony jewelry for this year, which means for Christmas. Everything's guaranteed delivery in time for Christmas. Anthony Palercio has brought along something brand new. Well, we're going to explain the Nativity Stone, but if you already know the significance of the Nativity Stone, I hope that you'll just go ahead and start shopping. But we will explain that. But this is a brand new angel wing cross pendant. And this pendant does come along with an 18-inch chain, but it is a magnificent piece.
It is. You know what? And when I see pieces like this, it reminds me of what we actually do. When you make a piece like this, first off, you have to have a drawing, a concept of the piece that you want. Once you draw it and you love it, then you have to carve it. So it's not a quick process. Then, for us, we have the Nativity Stones, but you have to pick the size bail. This one has a beautiful saying on the back.
Yes.
For the will...
For he will order his angels to protect you wherever you go. And that is, you may recognize it, that's Psalms 91:11. That is imprinted along the back of this pendant, so that's what's closest to your heart every day. And you can see right there, it is very easy to read. It might be difficult with our lights, but you can easily read it when you get it home. But let's talk for someone who's watching who doesn't know the Nativity Stone that's encapsulated there.
Well, Nativity Stones were actually taken from the Church of the Nativity in Jerusalem in the year 1963. And there was a man, his name was Stanley Slotkin, and first we're going to show you the video of the Church of the Nativity. Jesus was born in a cave that looked very similar to that one, and that's the entrance to the cave. And once Jesus was born, they started making pilgrimages to that site. Well, lo and behold, after 300 years of people visiting that site, Pope Constantine said, let's build a church on that site. And so they built the Church of the Nativity. But more and more people came, and ultimately they had to expand the doorways. They added an addition to the church. And in 1963, there was a man, his name was Stanley Slotkin, because, and you're going to see the first Nativity Cross, he designed the cross right there.
Wow.
And because he had done so many favors to the church, they gave him the stones from when they had enlarged a doorway that was within 20 feet of where Jesus was born.
Wow.
The Vatican in the year 2000 recognized the Nativity Stone as the Jubilee Stone.
Wow.
And for me, we had started selling it, and that spot right there is the 14-point star for the 14 stations of the cross that marks the exact location. When I saw that the Vatican had recognized this stone, and it was very early on, it was 18 years ago, that was when I was convinced. They saw all the documentation that I had seen, and that was the affidavit that, can we have the affidavit?
That's true, the
comes with
certificate
the card?
of authenticity.
It actually is signed by the curator of the church and the mayor of Jerusalem at the time. So if you do your own research, you'll find that this is, no, it's a white envelope, and it has the warranty and not the warranty, but the actual document itself, and that little certificate tells you that this is a true nativity piece. when you read the testimonials on some of these pieces, now this is a brand new piece, so there are no testimonials. But if you go online and you see the crosses and the bracelets that we sell, you're gonna see 4.8, 4.9. There's no 5-point, because you never get a 5-point rating. But people have loved these pieces to give them as gifts. Now this one, when you see this in person,
right.
I am so proud. This is an original design.
It truly is.
So when you see this in person, it's...
Now, I'll tell you, fewer than 200 more people can see this in person because this one is going very quickly. It's that cross on the angel wing with that encapsulated nativity stone. It is brand new. So let's say you are shopping for someone who loves Michael Anthony jewelry and you're not sure exactly what he or she already has. You know they don't have this because you're the first to be able to get it and likely the last. We've got about 168 of them and then we say goodbye to that one.
And that comes with an 18-inch chain with a 2-inch extender.
Fantastic.
So it's a 20-inch, so you can do anything in between.
I love that. All right, and let me show you very quickly because it is time for those last-minute gifts. We are down to the wire at this point, so you can get express delivery guaranteed by Christmas Eve when you are shopping for, you know, an unlimited amount of different categories of products that we've got here at HSN. And you can shop on hsn.com. Just search last-minute gifts because it is now the last minute.
Oh, you mean
I hope you're ready. Are you ready?
We're officially... I have a wife.
She does all the shopping.
And
that's
a checkbook. I don't have to worry about that.
I love
Grandpa
truth.
writes checks.
I
That's
love
what
truth and
Grandpa
honesty,
likes.
right? You know what? Take a look at this. We have a few other pieces with the Nativity Stone, and I'm just going to pop this one in there too, because a lot of you are already on the phone for the cross you just saw. This is, we're calling this the men's Nativity Stone bracelet with all of the same characteristics of the Nativity Stone, including the certificate of authenticity that comes along with it, stainless steel, that beautiful ID style bracelet. And we also have, and we'll feature this in just a moment, this dog tag with the cross, Nativity Stone, and there is a prayer poem right there on the back. We'll get to that one in just a second, just so you know that that one's coming up. But let's talk about the men's bracelet.
Well, I wear a stainless bracelet that's very similar to this one. And I decided to make the Nativity bracelet because so many people loved my bracelet. And I can tell you this, it's an amazingly comfortable bracelet. When you put it on, it's adjustable also. So anyone who could adjust the watch could adjust this because it has pins. The black is a rubber felt piece. So when you're wearing it, yeah, it's very, very cool. I wanted to just open it up and can you read the engraving?
Absolutely. On the so on the outer portion, you can see there's the Nativity Stone along the side, and then the rest of the front looks like an ID bracelet. Underneath, there is a poem that reads, "Seal my soul as your own, that your reflection in me be a light for all to see." Amen. So it's not a poem, it's actually a prayer.
Well, it's something that we came up with when we made the first cross, and I love it because listen to the words again. It says, "Seal my soul as your own, so that the reflection in me may be a light for all to see." And when I first started selling Nativity, and people would look at it, I had this, you know, this smile on my face, and people would say, "Well, why are you smiling?" And basically, when you have a Nativity stone and you realize that this stone witnessed the birth of Christ, and there is no other stone like that in the world. You can't buy one. You can't find one. These are all original designs that I've made. But when you realize, and this you can engrave also on the front, and I can tell you this is one of the most comfortable bracelets man or woman could ever want to wear. It has a fold-over lock, you know, and again, this can be adjusted down. Either your husband can do it or a jeweler can do it. You just push the pins out and, you know, reduce it in size. Same way you would do a watch. But feel that bracelet.
And I want to put this on as well because we call it the men's watch, and for sure, if there is a gentleman in your life that you know what identified with this, I hope that you will pick it up. But I'm putting it on just so, for the ladies who are watching, if you're thinking, well, I like that for myself, there's nothing to say you can't wear it.
Right.
You will likely have to adjust it because you see there's enough room for another wrist in there.
Yeah.
But it really is beautiful. And one of the things I like about this ID style, Anthony, is that so many of us identify with our faith. Doesn't it kind of make sense that our ID bracelet is an identifier with our faith? And then you can have this engraved. You order it today, you're guaranteed delivery. So wherever you live, if you have, if you get it, in a couple days, maybe go ahead and have it engraved with a date,
or you can have
with
the person,
initials.
Personalize it.
Absolutely.
But the point is owning a nativity stone is an experience. When you read the testimonials online of how this has actually changed people, or someone is going through a really difficult time. I got a testimonial about 2 years ago from a woman who lost her mother and her sister in the month of December. And the woman had the clarity of mind to get on the phone and give us a testimonial and say, if it wasn't for that cross, I wouldn't have made it through those 2 months. I mean, you can't ever want to hear a testimony that's any better than that.
Absolutely. We think about all of the great things about this time of season, but for a lot of people, it might be a little bittersweet because, maybe it's, a loved one who was with you last holiday season is not with you this time. It's amazingly comforting to have pieces like this for yourself or for someone that could really identify with that. Like I said, I have this bracelet on. We're calling it the men's style. It's perfect for gentlemen, but I think it's also perfect for ladies as well.
And look at the way the stone is actually encapsulated. What you're seeing there is a 14-point star that represents the 14 stations of the cross. And I love the way it's done. It's not, the profile is not too high. No two stones are identical. Every one is a little bit different. But this is something that when you put it on, you will know. Do your own research. Go online. Google Nativity Stone. You'll see everything that I showed you before about the article with Stanley, what was the first time, the year that he did that, the fact that the Vatican recognized this as the Jubilee Stone. And it's the same Cardinal of Bishops that votes on who is going to be our next Pope.
Wow.
So this was not something that you should take lightly because the Vatican doesn't just do things for, just to endorse something.
That's right.
This is something that they know, you can't find.
I know that we do have to move on. Like I said, this is the last Michael Anthony show of the year. So as you're looking at this bracelet, and the best thing is it's one size, so it really is simple for you to shop. And for the gentleman in your life, definitely pick that up. We've got fewer than 750 of those now remaining. I wanted to show you up close the dog tag style with the Nativity Stone cross right there in the center. This one on the reverse side
has the Our Father.
Has the Our Father, and let me read that. It says it's the Lord's Prayer. That's what it is. I'm looking through it there. It's the Lord's Prayer.
Very seldom can you see the entire Lord's Prayer on a piece.
Right.
So this is something that we don't do throughout the year. We only save this for Christmas.
Okay.
So this, you can see, comes with that 20-inch chain. It's all the same features. It comes with that card. And the card here is like a miniature affidavit. We had another grandmother who purchased these pieces for her grandchildren, and she said that one of them was only 2 years old. So she took the affidavit and that you see here, and on the reverse side, it looks like parchment. She wrote her little grandson a note. And she gave it to the mother, and she said, if I'm not around when he wears this, please tell him and give him this note for me.
I love that.
So not only is it just a magnificent gift, but I love the stainless steel. The stainless steel is just virtually indestructible. One of the things that you notice, Tamara, is the finish. Look at that high polish finish.
You can see it is a mirror finish. When we say stainless steel, I mean it is done as you would and polished beautifully as you would do any metal
I have
that
news
you
for
wear as
you.
jewelry.
To polish gold or platinum with that finish is more difficult.
I believe it.
So stainless is a harder material, but not all stainless is created equally. I am basically first a silversmith, then a goldsmith. So I was always used to making high quality jewelry. When we started to make stainless, you know, it's hard to tell the jewelers, well, you don't have to polish this that much. No, they don't know how to do that. They want to make it perfect.
They do.
So not only is this a beautiful piece, but here again, you're combining the Our Father, that is the cornerstone prayer. And then you put that together with the Nativity Stone, and it's like you have a gift for someone. You know, and let's face it, what are we doing as adults? We're trying to teach our kids, okay, the right way and introduce their faith to them. And if buying a piece of jewelry and something that they can relate to, something they love, gives them that tie,
Yes.
go for it.
It is, that's right. It's a match made in heaven. It really is. While you're shopping for this one, I'm just showing you the reverse side, and that is the Lord's Prayer right there on the back. While you're shopping, we're going to go to the phones because Thelma is calling us from South Carolina. And Thelma, first off, welcome to HSN.
Well, thank you.
It looks like you've been
to speak with you.
Well, Thelma, it's our pleasure. It looks like you've been doing a lot of shopping. Are you shopping for family gifts or for yourself?
Oh, yes. Yes, and for myself, of course. I've had Michael Anthony pieces for years, and they still look exactly like when I bought them years ago.
I love that.
Do you own a Nativity Cross or a Nativity piece?
I just ordered several tonight. I got the wings. I'm going to order the dog tag here for my 18-year-old grandson.
Nice.
Perfect.
I got the sun pendants, 2 of those, for both mother-in-laws. I have a stepmother-in-law plus a mother-in-law. And I ordered the just regular cross for myself.
Wow.
And I ordered a variety of chains.
Well, you're gonna love every one of them. You picked some beautiful, beautiful pieces.
Absolutely.
So thank you,
I gotta
Thelma.
tell you, Michael, everything I have ever ordered from you has been beautiful and has held just like the day I bought them. Of course, I keep them separated so they don't scratch or anything.
You picked a few
all I do
beauties.
is stuff them with a cloth, and I'm out the door.
Thank you, Thelma.
Thelma, I am so glad that you were up and watching with us this evening. I really do appreciate your call. I hope you're done now with all of your Christmas shopping, are you?
Just about. I got a few food products to purchase yet, and then I think I'm done. I had double knee replacement, and I thought that I would be up and running by now in 5 weeks. Well,
Well, good. You're running in the right place tonight, and you are going to be so happy when you receive it. Thank you,
Absolutely.
Thelma, but we have to run.
That's right. Thank you.
Okay. Hey,
Bye
Merry
now.
Christmas.
Merry
Thank you.
Christmas to
Same to
you
you.
as well, and we wish you the best of health for sure. And
So this is, before we have to jump off this, okay, because this is really a fabulous, fabulous piece. You just heard what Thelma said. She bought it for her grandson. But this works for ladies and men, and we still have a few of these left, but don't miss this piece. This is really an incredible, incredible value. The piece is so beautiful, and this works for anyone. And this is such a meaningful gift that you look at the price and when you see what you're gonna receive, it's kind of like, wow.
I know.
And Thelma said she brought the cross with the angel wing.
Yes.
That was another magnificent, magnificent piece. But you cannot go wrong. Don't miss this. You'll absolutely love it.
She also mentioned, which I thought was a great idea, that she was going to pick up the dog tag, this one, for an 18-year-old, a young gentleman in her family. I love the idea of having the dog tag pendant with the ID bracelet. I mean, you want to give a wow gift, and literally you're not spending a lot of money at all.
No.
Use FlexPay. You're getting this for less than $10, and you really have an amazing gift. And for a lot of us, not only are you shopping for Christmas gifts, there are a lot of birthdays right after Christmas and just after the new year. And a lot of times...
And the chains, look at the chains. The chains, $13.75 is another phenomenal value.
For sure.
And whomever you give that to, you know, it's not like a tie, it's not like a shirt, because those things, they last only a certain period of time.
That's right.
These are indestructible.
They really are. And so we do make it easy for you if you're shopping, whether it's jewelry or whether it's anything else that you're shopping for on hsn.com. We have express delivery guaranteed by Christmas Eve. So all you have to do is go to hsn.com, type in last minute gifts, and we can get there. Now, P.O. boxes are excluded, but definitely do it because we are in, you know, the last couple of days. We've got a couple of other things that we want to share with you.
Oh, look at this cross.
Another nativity piece. Now, this one, we weren't planning to have a full presentation of, but it is very, all the nativity pieces have been very popular, so we wanted to show this to you. This is another cross. It's a two-tone cross. It's a little bit bigger.
Brand new design this year.
That's right.
This is another one of those crosses that I hope the camera can actually capture the beauty here, because it's quite thick. See, it's not thin. It has a message, your own personal message. Says love God on the reverse side. And then there are piercings, which mean that there's actually holes in there. And why that's important is it gives the cross a three-dimensional look.
Right.
Notice also the size bail. The bail is important because you get to choose maybe another chain that you have to easily pass it through. But these are pieces, again, whomever you give this to, it's life-changing. They will never take this cross off. You know, as a jeweler, I would always tell the host, the #1 piece that people would bring me would be crosses. And they'd say, why? A cross is not made as well? No, when people put on a cross, many times they wear it for their entire life, and then they pass it on. Well, I could give you 2 lifetime warranties on this piece, and you can't wear this cross out.
I think that gives you peace of mind, particularly if you're giving this as a gift to a loved one. You can see we do have a holiday price on this. What you can't see is that we don't have a lot of these in quantity. I'm holding it here. It does come along with its own 20-inch cable link chain. But like you said, the bail, you see how sizable that is? It's completely up to you if you want to change the chain. But look at the size.
And look at the stone, the way this stone is encapsulated. You know, and to me, this is more precious than a diamond, this stone. When you come to grips, because it's not easy to really put your head around this, that this stone was within 20 feet of where Jesus was born. I mean, think about that for a second. The only thing you can buy is a picture, and there are no pictures.
That's right.
You know, the Shroud of Turin is the only visual that we have of what Jesus looked like. Okay, and you have the documentation. We know that that was the site. We know that they built the church right on that location, and the Vatican documented all of that. And it's fact. So you have something that nobody has.
That's right.
It's not sold anywhere else. I think that when you Google it, maybe you could find one other cross that's being sold.
Okay.
But none of my designs, only here at HSN.
And think about that. The Nativity Stone is something that can't be recreated. It can't be reproduced.
It's limited.
That's right, it's limited. There's only but so much. And so many of the pieces of the Nativity Stone that Anthony Palercio brings to us, we don't have 10,000. We don't have 15,000. We have a few hundred, and then that's it. And what we love is that he'll use the encapsulated Nativity Stone in a variety of styles. Like this is a larger pendant. We had it in this this ID bracelet that I still have on right here.
Look at the design. And then the other thing is that feel the corners of the cross. Feel the high polish. So when you put a piece like this on, you're not scratching your garment. You don't have to take this off. You can put this on and never remove it.
And never. That's right. I know that we do have to move on because there's still so much to get to, but as you're watching, I want you to call us or go to hsn.com and go ahead and pick this one up. Here's the item number if you want to write this down because we're moving on. It's 509551. That's the number to get that home. Also, we still have the men's ID bracelet available for you, and that one has been very popular. We've got about 190 of these left. Now this one is a little bit different. This one does not have the Nativity Stone. The one I have on my wrist is the one that with the Nativity Stone. The one that you see right here, there is a cross imprinted on the middle, but all of the wording that you see there is the Lord's Prayer. So if maybe the Nativity Stone, either you already have it or you were thinking you wanted something maybe just slightly different, then you can have the one with the Lord's Prayer. So we've got that for 4 flex payments of $5.74. Can I show you this? We weren't planning to present it, but Anthony, I just loved it. I just had to put it on. These charms right here
10 Commandments.
Are the 10 Commandments. Yeah. Wait, they're numbered in Roman numerals on one side, and then the actual commandment is on the other side. So if you only know a couple of them, or maybe you just love the idea of having something so special, it's a stretch bracelet. It's easy to just pop on, and I think it's such a great piece.
It had eluded me my whole life because I kept on trying to make it in gold or silver, and you just couldn't do it. It was too expensive.
Wow.
It never sat right.
Yeah.
These in stainless
is great.
They're magnificent pieces. You'll enjoy giving it as a gift. You'll enjoy seeing the person wear it.
Such a conversation piece.
And the person who wears it.
Yes.
The comfort and the sound and the little jingle.
Love it. Love it.
You'll love it. Wait till you see this piece.
Okay, this is one this is another one that I'm wearing. I wore it all. I tried to wear as much as I could. This is your morning prayer disc pendant, and it does come along with the 22-inch necklace.
Right, but I want you to read the prayer, and then we'll tell them about.
I love the morning prayer, because we know the night prayer.
But
this
read
is the morning prayer. Now I wake me up to live. I'll give life all I have to give. If today I face a test, I'll cope and pray and do my best. With each breath and step I take, be with me, Lord, for heaven's sake.
Is that amazing?
You know, I think there are most mornings we need to say that prayer.
You know what? I never knew that prayer.
Yeah.
When I read that prayer, and I got that prayer and the angel prayer from viewers who sent me a little thank you note and different ideas for pieces. When I read that prayer, I went crazy.
I love that.
I said, what a beautiful way to start the day.
Yeah. I'd never known the prayer, too. I only knew the night. Now I lay me down to sleep. But many of us, as we start our day, that's when we need, you know, you wake up. There are many times where you've woken up and you've said, Lord, give me strength today. This is going to be one of those days. Now you have the morning prayer that you can wear or give to someone who you know maybe is not a morning person, who could...
They're struggling.
Struggling to be reminded that they have this available. This is 4 flex payments of $7.49. Now the only thing is we have 331 of them,
we don't have
and
a
that's
ton
it.
of these. But look at it on, and Valerie has it on. You have it on. Because here again, it's like a conversation piece, and people look at it, won't really quite understand what it is, and then they'll ask you, and that gives you the opportunity to talk to them.
Absolutely.
To find out how their day is going, how their life is going, period. But I love the look, I love the size, the chain. It's 24 inch.
It's 22 inches.
22 inches, so it looks fabulous, but what a gift to give someone.
Look at
that.
that.
And think about when you go to a store, even just buying a card. I started laser engraving back in 1986 when there was no laser engraving. Everything had to be done by hand. You couldn't make a piece like this because you couldn't artfully change the wording.
Right.
Today with a laser, we can do everything. I used to go into the store. It would take me hours sometimes to find the card, find the right words to express to what you were trying to say to the person. Well, this is that way in a gift that's in stainless that will never, ever wear out.
That's right. That is right. You put it on. If you're like me, one of the things I love about this, in addition to the look, in addition to the prayer, is I kind of play with my jewelry. I kind of fidget with my jewelry sometimes. And because this disc actually moves, it is one of those kind of touch points where if you, again, you need a little
I love
strength.
touching my bracelet.
Yeah.
I love looking at myself in the mirror when you're getting ready in the morning and you see the Nativity Cross on you, or you see a piece like this. These are, it's so hard to believe that and this is what, $22, $23?
29, yeah, 95.
29. But for that amount of money, that you could make such an impact on someone's life.
You can.
And you know it's not a card that's just going to disappear.
That's right.
Or that it's not something that's going to wear out or something that's going to go out of style.
I know you'll love it. Let me read the morning prayer one more time. It's, now I wake me up to live. I give life all I have to give. If today I face a test, I'll cope and pray and do my best. With each breath and step I take, be with me, Lord, for heaven's sake. And those are going quickly. We have, gosh, about 200 of those left. And then that is it. So definitely stay with us on that one. Wow. All right, we're gonna jump in very quickly, and then we've got to go to the phones. Okay. We have the sun pendant. Let me show you the sun pendant very quickly because we only have about 60 of these remaining. So I'll show it to you right here. It says, the light of God surrounds me. And then on the reverse side, it says, if I can read this, the love of God enfolds me. The power of God protects me. The presence of God washes over me. Wherever I am, God is. That's what it says on this side.
See, now that, when you give somebody a gift like that, how could you compare that to anything?
You cannot.
You know, it's something that it becomes for that person such a personal gift. You know, I have a box in the attic. It's like a trunk, actually, and it has all the cards that I've given Carmen throughout the 46 years of marriage. So I don't buy cards anymore. I go upstairs and I find a card. It was just her birthday. I found a card that I had gifted to her in 29 years ago.
Wow.
It was a beautiful card because you go into the store today, you don't find those cards anymore.
I know. So they don't make them like they used to.
And this gift, for instance, you couldn't find this. I don't care what kind of shopper you are.
Let me share with you. We're moving back onto the chains to give you another look at that. But as we jump in, we're going to go to the phones because Clydra is calling us from California. Clydra, am I saying your name properly?
Yes, you are.
And I want to thank you so much for hanging in there because I know you've been on the line for a little while, but I understand you picked up the Nativity Cross chain and the dog tag. Is that right?
Yes, I did. Not only that, and Anthony knows me, when he first came out with the very first Nativity Cross, I bought it for my daughter. She never takes it off. I bought the bracelet. I never take it off. But this year, I bought the fish for my son. I have another son that's a minister. I just talked to him. He says he wears it every single Sunday.
Wow.
I bought the ring. And I got this dog tag for my husband. And what I want Anthony to know is what I agree 100% with what he said. You cannot put a price on this stone. I mean, you know, the Hope Diamond is supposed to be the most expensive diamond on the planet.
Who needs it?
That is nothing compared to this stone and what it means to me and my family.
You know what, Clydra, you are exactly right. I mean, when you find something like this that, I mean, it literally is the world. It literally is the world. It really does change you. And the fact that you shared it with so many members of your family, I mean, you've brought to them something that they probably didn't know that existed.
Clydra,
And I've given it away as gifts, too. And
Right.
so that's my favorite thing to give away.
Right.
You know, when they get that certificate that Anthony's put in there, they can read for themselves and know this is a precious, precious gift.
Yes.
Hang on to it, pass it down from generation to generation. And like I said, Anthony, I want you to keep this going as long as you got that piece, because you are reaching so many people who need to know what the real meaning of Christmas is about. Christmas is every day because it begins with Christ.
Yep.
Oh, gosh, Clydra, thank you so, so much for that, for your phone call, and for just being so inspirational to everybody in your life. And we really do appreciate you, for sure. You take care. I know we've got time, just a little bit of time, for just a couple more pieces. This is the mother of pearl earring, as well as the pendant. And the pendant, you will add your own chain. We put it on the cable link chain that we had a little bit earlier. But let's talk about the mother of pearl. This is a little bit different from anything else we've seen this evening.
Yeah, this is a new technology that, in order to make a carved mother of pearl piece, you can't do them by hand because, you know, it would take too long and they wouldn't look the same. And that usually is reserved for cameos. This is a process, and it's called a honing device. It actually vibrates with the same amplitude as a speaker. So if you see a speaker, it moves like 35,000 times a minute, that vibration. And that's how you carve, you make an original, and then you can make mother of pearl with that same beautiful carving.
Wow. I don't think I've ever seen anything like this. And you get a chance to wear this while you're shopping, because we don't have a lot of these, so I do want you to be quick on the phones or on hsn.com. We have Dana calling us from Oklahoma. Dana, welcome to HSN. You'll be our last call of the hour, and we so appreciate talking with you.
Well, thank you. Thank you. No, I just thought the really pretty Nativity Cross is two-tone. It's going to be so pretty.
Is this absolutely love it.
And is this going to be for you, Dana, or is it a gift that you're going to give away to someone?
I'm going to keep it. I'm not going to let it go. I just think it's marvelous. I've been waiting for something like this that has a stone in it that I can just tell people, and I just feel so close to it. It just means everything.
Yeah.
It will, and when you start to wear it, make sure that you not only read the story, but also do a little research on your computer about the Nativity Stone. And
I'm just so happy about it, and it's so unusual. But to really be the stone, it's just like, oh, that's history. That is for sure from Jesus
But very
Christ.
few people have a piece of this history.
Oh, Dana, thank you for your call. I'm so glad that you're getting that.
Oh, I can hardly wait just to show it off.
We're going to send it right on out to you. We wish you the best of holidays and the best of 2018.
God bless.
You take care. I cannot believe our hour has almost come to an end.
Are we going to get a chance to give him a quick look at this rope?
Let me give you just kind of follow up and let you know we do have the pendant as well as the earrings. The earrings, gosh, we only have a couple dozen left in the earrings. So if you do want the earrings, the whole matching set, then I would not wait too long on that. How many of that? 60 left in the earrings.
Yeah, beautiful.
You've got 4 flex payments on the earrings of $12.49. We've got a few more of that left in the pendants. You can get 4 flex pay for under $10. So if you're getting both, you're getting them for what, $23 or so to get those home. And it's mother of pearl,
nice,
beautiful look, all set in stainless steel. I know you're going to
comfortable,
love these.
Easy to wear also.
For
90
sure.
seconds. Show them this rope.
I know. Well, that's a big rope. That's nice and chunky and sizable.
And this we have in 18, 22, and 24. But it's another favorite. I know that grandmas love this chain because it's a beautiful, easy gift. It's only $19.95.
Oh my gosh!
So maybe we can just find the. Oh, there's the graphic.
There it is, $19.95. 4 flex.
You can't go
$5.
wrong. This is a 6mm. Look at this lock. It's on here.
That is fantastic.
Another fabulous look, feel.
This, what I
Feels
also
like
like is if you are somebody who breaks your chains, yeah, you'd be hard pressed to break this one. This one
Not
is
breaking.
nice and it's a lot thicker. It's strong. I think it would also be great for the men. Would you
Both.
say?
Both men
or
women.
women. And I can't believe you can get it home on FlexPay for $5. Oh goodness. Let me show you one more time my bracelet. I know we're moving fast, but there's just so much. And it's the last jewelry, Michael Anthony jewelry show for the year. This is the 10 Commandment bracelet. All of the charms come right along on it. It's a stretch bracelet, so it's easy on, easy off. They are numbered and they have the commandments on the other side.
Bye-bye.
Anthony, thank you as always.
Thank you. Have a beautiful holiday. God bless.
Sure.
And
Merry
thank
Christmas
you for all
to
the
you.
calls.
Definitely. Merry Christmas to you.